Do you have no idea what to do for your entrance building and sadly do not have enough Robux for any game passes? Then I have the perfect entrance here for you. In this video I will be showing you step for step how to build this no game pass entrance. And at the end of the video there will also be a blueprint ID. So make sure you watch until the very end. This entrance building is very easy to build, so you will be easily able to follow all my steps. So let's just get straight into this. So I've already built the entrance right here. So I'm just going to say what pieces you need. I will give you a little bit of time to actually get those pieces, and if you need, you can of course always pause this video. So we are going to start with the base of the two buildings. So we are going to click on scenery and then go to the fence, walls and pole step. If you then scroll a little bit, we are going to pick up the walls. I'm just going to build it next to this entrance, but of course you can build this wherever you want. We are going to start with 1, 2, 3 wall pieces. Then there's going to be 1, 2 wall pieces, and then you're basically going to finish off the building with the exact same. So now you have a 3x2 building. Now make sure you do this correct. We are now going to leave a 1, 2, 3 block gap. So that means on the 4th block we are going to build the exact same as here again. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And then of course we're going to finish off the building. So now we have sort of the template of the two buildings. Of course you can change any of the colors you want. You don't have to make the exact same colors as I did on this building. But if I'm correct, all the colors on this building are just the standard colors. Now on top of this building we are going to build a layer of wood. So we're going to scroll all the way to the wood section, and then we're basically just going to put a layer of wood on top of this wall. Let's also do this then on the other side. Here we go. We're going to do the detailing as the last. We're just going to make sure we have the right shapes first. So then we need sort of like these side shapes. So we are then going to go back to the build menu, or maybe you're still in there, and make sure you select these wooden walls that have like slanted edges, and we're just going to put those both on the top. Ignore that there's like a weird piece up there that will be hidden once we put up a roof. Let's put that 4 times on every side of the building. There we go. Now let's put in the very simple roof of this. So we're going back to the scenery, and then we're going to roofs and ceilings. And I've just used the second roof you see in the menu. We're going to put it up with control, or if you're on phone it's a different button, I don't exactly know. And we're just going to fill in everything you need to know. You can rotate with R, or on phone probably also a button. I don't play on phone. Now we have the very first simple shape of the building. Alright, let's start adding some poles on all of the corners. So as we can see, I have added round poles all around the building, which is very easily to add. So we go back to scenery, we go to fences, walls and poles, then we scroll a little bit all the way until we see this round wooden pole, and every spot you're able to place these wooden poles, you are going to place it. And then we just go all around the building. Make sure you build it all the way up 3 on the middle, on the side, and this just adds a little bit of depth in the building, as you can see. And we're going to do the exact same with the other building. Once that is finished, we are going to actually already build some of the middle, since you've already selected these poles. So if we're going to look, we need to build 1, 2, 3, 4 high. So let's just do that real quick. So we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and then we also need to do it here, here and here. So just make sure you place it in the middle, and then these two will be no poles. And then we of course also make these all the right length. There we go. If we are going to smart, we are going to get the picker tool, and then we're going to rotate this once and make sure we connect this roof also here. We're going to rotate it, and now you have, as you can see, sort of the beginning of the same building. We are now going to select the roof with like this pointy thing, so we can actually finish it off. There we go. Now let's start adding all the rims around the building, since as you can see now everything is just not looking as good as it does right here, since these rims are very important, as you can see. You're going to scenery and then back to roof and ceilings, and you're going to scroll just a little bit, and here you have roof trims. If we now go, well, sort of behind me right here, we can change the color. The color that you need to use is this one right here in the middle. So let's place that all around here. We're first just going to do these, and there's going to be a few tricks that you have to do, otherwise it might not work. So I'm just going to show you that this is not going to work. If we try to place this here, as you can see, it says cannot build through composed structures, so we will have to use the flat roof trim. So if we're going to place it, I'm just going to use the painter tool, since that's a bit easier to actually paint with. So we have to use the flat one all around here. Now with these roof trims that are like sideways, it's a little difficult sometimes to know which one to use. I basically now know, but for this side you need to use the first one. So I'm using this here, and then also on here. So we have 2 different roof trims, and then the other one is actually used for, as you can see, this side, and on this it doesn't work, since then it goes on the inside. And let's place that also here. And but we're going to do the exact same for the other building right now. There we go. And we can actually also place it instantly on the top sort of half of the building. And when you want to copy it over, make sure to copy over this one and then select that and also place it here. We'll use another roof trim for this one, which is a little bit further and all the way here. And make sure to rotate it the correct way. Place it both, and I'm just going to paint it the right way. There we go. Now almost everything has now roof trim except the corners. So we will have to fill up those too. We're going back to all these roof trims, and you kind of just have to see which one works. I also sometimes just click the wrong one, but I'm giving it the right color. And then the corner just looks very good. Make sure to place it in all the corners right here. We'll do that a little bit later, since as you can see, this doesn't look the best. And then we will also place in all the other corners. I think you have total 4 of both of them, so 8 total. There we go. That looks very nice. Now we're going to use the flat roof trims. And of course we had to use the flat trim there. We are also going to place the flat one here, which is very easily to place. As you can see, it's just going around. There we go. Now we have sort of the base of the building without any detail. To remove this ugly piece of red on top, since we do not want that, we are going back to scenery, fences, walls and poles, and then go all the way back to the wooden section again. And then we're going to use this sort of wooden top wall and just place it up here. As you can see, that just removes the ugly red piece that we do not want to see. And if we then go a little bit back, we are at like these brackets. So we're going to be using those. You're going to go 1, 2 up, or well, basically 3 if you count from this is 1, but you go up this height so it connects with the roof. You're going to place it right there, right here, and then also rotate it and do the exact same on the other side. And then we're also going to use the post wooden with those little corners, so not this one, but with the corners. And we're going to place it on the same height, but then in the middle. There we go. And then we're going to scroll all the way to the wooden section. So we have the mesh roof. And we're going to place that above here. You're not able to place it here, but we are able to place it in the middle, just so there's something, I guess. It's a nice detail. And now the top section here is finished. Now, before we continue, let's actually put in some paths. You can do the paths however you want. I'm just going to copy exactly what I have here. It doesn't matter which path you use. I'm just going to place this really quick like that. But then we're going to actually go to the painter tool. I'm going to select just, I don't know, this color for now. We need to select this option right here, so we enable the materials. We're going to go to materials, so we're going to scroll down all the way to pavement, and then we're going to, well, as you can see, do the pavement, and then we're going to use more pavement and then change the color to something a little bit lighter. I think this one works fine, and then we're going to add that all the way to the rest, and also let's add one here and on the same side. And well, you can of course continue this path however you want. You can use a different path. I'm just going to use this, so it's the same as the other building. Now let's add some fences. So we're going back to the fences tab, and I've used some wooden chains in the middle of here, just so it's a little bit separate of like the walkways. You have to see it of course as an entrance. Okay, well now that we have this, let's start to add some detail on these actual buildings. We're going to sceneries, and then you're going to click on the other step. Here we have, of course, a lot of detail we can, of course, use. I can already tell on this building there are signs, but if you use the ID, the signs will not be saved, and you will have to place these signs them yourself if you want them. But with the signs, you're going to do a little trick. So let's just first place them right here, and you're going to click on it, and then you're going to the text, and you're going to delete it and then confirm. As you can see, now the text is gone. When you go to appearance, make sure you change the bottom one, and then select this color, so the edge is a little bit darker. Now we're going to use the picker tool again, and we're going to be placing this on a few spots. We're going to place this on top here. As you can see, the sign text is still there. Don't worry, when you place it, it's gone. We're going to place it in the middle of the building on, well, as you can see, both sides. And we're going to place it here on the side of the building twice. And you're going to do the exact same on the other building. So we're going to copy it like this. There we go. Now, if we continue in the other step, we see some letters. Yes, we're going to use letters as decoration. As you can see on this building, there's a lot of letters. So let's place them where I've placed them. There's almost everywhere letters except for the middle ones. So we're going to place it there on the side. Here, we're going to leave the middle empty. We're going to even place them on the inside and place them there. There you go. So place them everywhere except for the inside spot. And also do that, of course, the exact same on the other side. If you want a door, it's not necessary. You can remove this sign and place a door right there, which is also in the other step. If you just keep scrolling, there's a door here. You can add a door. You don't have to. I have added a door on both of the back sides I've seen. I'm just going to add, I guess, both of them again, but you do not have to if you don't want to. There we go. Alright, now that we are at the doors and windows, let's place some windows. Alright, so what I've seen, I have used the actual windows inside of the building, like this piece. You have this piece that you can place, as you can see, also right there. I'm not going to do that since I don't really like these windows, as you can see, but what I've basically done is added black pieces on the inside, so the windows actually look dark inside, but that's very annoying to do. So I'm just going to show you guys an easier way to actually make this. As I said on the Windows tab, I'm just going to easily add these windows right here, and as you can see, you basically get the same result with a lot less work. So let's do that. So let's place these here, but when you do download this build, you will get the version with the windows inside here, but you can remove that and add these if you like to. And we're going to also add these on the inside, so it's basically almost any free spot. There's still on the top section we are going to place a window. There we go. Alright, as you can see, it starts to become a lot more detailed, but there's still a lot of detail we're actually missing. As you can see, there's these sort of half wooden beams that I have placed. We are then going to the roofs and ceiling step again, and we're going to scroll to the wooden roof trims. Yes, we're going to use roof trims. So behind these, you're actually able to place roof trims, and this is just to add a little bit more detail again. And then we're going to select the other one. There we go. And at the bottom, we can place the flat roof trim. When you place this bottom roof trim, you're still allowed to actually place some paths in it, so that doesn't matter. So now that we've done this, let's also do that, of course, on all the other sides. Just know that you will have to flip the roof trims the other way around. And before I forget it, you can also add them right here in sort of like this V shape. It looks very nice, and the same on this side. So basically everywhere we can place it again, we're adding more detail. So now this whole building here is finished, and you're going to do the exact same on the other side. And then we're going to place the last few trims. There we go. Alright, we are still missing a few things. We are missing these small marquees. So let's add those. They are in the other step, and they are, well, right next to the ladders. I've only placed them on the outsides of the sides of the building, so you're just going to place 1, 2 here, and then we're going to do the exact same on the inside. And then, well, the other building is going to be the exact same, and we can just place it like that. Then there's a few less things to do. That is first some lighting. You can add this if you want to. You do not have to. I'm just going to get these lights. These lights will be in the prop step, and you will have to scroll a little bit. Do not get these ones. These ones are in the middle, as you can see, and, well, we do not want that, so you're going to keep scrolling. These ones are a little bit in the back of the build menu, so it does take a little bit. You can of course also search for them. They are called lanterns, and we are basically going to place them on the middle 2 spots, the same on the other side. We are going to place it on the top of the building right here, and then we're going to do the exact same on the inside. This one might be a little bit more difficult to place. If you place something wrong, you can of course always press U for the undo button, and we're going to copy the exact same on the other building. There we go. And then we're going to place the last few lights, which are going to be on this level, the same as, of course, well, everything we placed earlier. So we're going to place 1, 2, and the same on the other side, 1, 2. If you feel like it, you can also click on the lanterns and then go to light options, and then the item mode you can do, of course, off during the day if you do not want any lights during the day. I'm just going to keep them on since I kind of like the vibe the lights are giving. Now, if you feel like it, you can of course add some fences, some other detail to this. I'm just going to, I guess, quickly add some fences to it. I would give you a tip: go to the path tab and place some seats, since the people will otherwise be crying that you have not placed any seats, and especially some trash cans. Otherwise your park will of course be littered, and we do not want that. So I'm just going to place these round ones, and I'm going to place them on the inside, and there you have this very simple entrance building without any game passes. I hope you guys were able to build that. If you sadly made any mistakes or were not able to build it, there is a link in the description that goes to Theme Tycoon 2. It's a big blueprint page that I manage with Cozy and some other people. Go there, the link is there, and then also you can find the build ID right there. It's completely free, so there you have it. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't go too fast over some things. If I did, I'm sorry. You can always, of course, pause the video and go back. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe on my channel. And I will say, as always, goodbye.